What's up? We got Arrow Season 3, Episode 21, Al Sahim. So this episode starts off with, this episode starts off with all training and going through some brainwashing transformation, and then when it's all done, he's like, "I'm not Oliver Queen. Oliver Queen's only in a memory. He's Al Sahim, it to the demon. Wadi Al Ghul stole that bad name." So anyway, then he's like, "Hey, this guy's a friend of what, or to the demon," and he's like, and then Diggle shows up, and he's like, "Oliver," and he's like, "They've kept him here." So Oliver's like, so Diggle starts saying about how he, about how, he said when Oliver said when he wasn't Oliver, he would try to bring him back, but then he is a terrible fighter, which makes this is not Diggle. So then Oliver kills Diggle. And just like R.I.P. Diggle, but not R.I.P. Diggle, because when he turns it over, it's some random guy. Like, was it Diggle in Oliver's mind? I'm kind of confused. What was up with that scene? That was kind of. So then we see the real Diggle. I'm gonna call this one though. So then we see the real Diggle. So then we see the real Diggle. So we see. Actually, we see. So then we see Laurel, we see the Black Canary fighting a bad guy. That's when Nyssa shows up, her new trainer, and they fight and they defeat the bad guy. So they decide to go get some milkshakes, and this is when Nyssa realizes that in Laurel's country, people use food are really tiny. So yeah. So then when she tells him that Oliver has become heir to the demon, she's like, "You should have kept this from me." And she's like, "You were having so much fun, and you were having fun being a normal person." So yeah. So she says, so during at the Diggle household, we see Lila, Felicity, Diggle, and Thea, and baby Sarah, and Lila all hanging out. And they're all hanging out with each other, and she's like, and Felicity's like, hey, they might need a new type of thing now that Oliver's gone, and that always gone. So yeah, so between being resurrected and so Lila's like, you can always stay at her house. So yeah. Oh yeah, so then we get a scene between Oliver and Roz. Where Oliver, Roz is telling Oliver that he had an enemy too, and his name was Damien Dark. And because of his set for next season, set up, and he had a rival named Damien Dark, and Damien Dark, and Damien wanted to become the next Roz, and he and Roz were and yeah, we don't know what Roz's actual name is, so I'm gonna call him Roz. He and Roz were friends, but then when Damien wanted to become the next Roz, Roz was supposed to kill Damien, but he didn't, and Damien took a hive of agents with him and formed his own organization. Hive, you get what I'm saying. The same people that told Deadshot to kill Diggle's brother. So yeah. So Oliver decides to go in, and he's like, Nyssa will be brought back for her betrayal. So Oliver and Nyssa gets ready to fight, and she's like, this is the same place where Sarah was killed. Do you remember her, or has she been erased from your memory? And fights him. But then Laurel, Black Canary, aka Laurel, shows up with that canary cry device that Cisco made for her in The Flash season 1 episode 19, very good connection to that episode, and she screeches, and and is able to get Nissa to escape. So what does Oliver do? He kidnaps Diggle's wife, because that's the best plan for him here, to kidnap Diggle's wife. And Oliver's like, Diggle. And he's like, how could you kidnap his wife? And so he's like, hey, you bring him Nissa, he will give him back Lila. So Diggle's like, how could you do that? How will you do that? And she's like, okay, you're going back to the league. And Laurel's like, nope, she's not. And she's like, I'm sorry for your family, bro. And yeah, so we get into a fight where then Thea shows up with a cool suit, I'm gonna call this prototype, and she's like, don't hurt him or the next one goes in your eye. Yeah, she arrowed Oliver in the back, and she was like, next one goes in your eye. So with Oliver gone, Felicity finally tells him about Roy being alive, and so now she's gonna have to go get Roy, and so then Roz is like, kill Nissa, but then he's like, yeah, don't really kill Nissa, I want you to get married. What? Wait, what? Roz is crazy, everybody. Roz is crazy. He now wants Oliver and Nissa to get married. Okay. Weird. But anyway, that was the episode. That was a good one. I really enjoyed this episode. It was really great. It was cool to see, it was cool to see it. It was... Yeah, Diaz now knows about Roy's knows about Roy's, being alive and not dead, and yeah. Oliver cut his hair and it looks Oliver shaved his hair and it looks really weird. It looks really weird. Yeah. So I really enjoyed this episode. It was good to see. It was good to see, all the characters, but yeah. How is Oliver gonna get out of this? He's not. They think he's brainwashed. They think he's evil. Nissa's dad is forcing her to marry him. And where's Talia al Ghul? Where is she? Is she in the show? Because I know that there's not only one Al Ghul sibling. So says Talia, where is she? Will we ever see her? I don't know. But anyway, that was it for this video, and I'll see you. That was it for this video. That was it for this video, and I'll see you next time for some more Arrow. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, that was a weird line to say. No one say dig on this. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? Spider-Man 3 is the worst film. I'm not quoting you, Spider-Man 3. Don't make me quote you. Don't make me quote you. Or I'll put an arrow in your movie. Spider-Man 3. And Spider-Man 2. But that was it for this video. I'll see you next time. Sorry for the Spider-Man stuff.